This time, Americans have seen the opportunity of the 1980s for the country and for the world. This time, there'll be no replays of the past. This time, there is George Bush. George Bush has emerged from the field of presidential candidates because of what he is, a man who's proved he can do the tough jobs and lead this country. George Bush, a president we won't have to train. This time.
Check your pulse. Here comes the new Datsun 200SX.
Like you've never been driven.
0 to 50 in 8.4 seconds with a revolutionary new fuel-injected engine that gives you the best gas mileage in its class. Inside plush velour buckets, power steering, overdrive 5. The young new Datsun 200SX. To give you the drive of your life.
United thinks you ought to get away. Take your wife along.
I can't afford it, sorry.
United's new family fare can save you lots of money.
Wait a minute, money? I like that.
Take your wife along for 50% off, and United's gone even further.
Hold it. What do you mean?
Each kid gets 60% off. You know what to do now, don't you?
Now?
Your trip's got to start by March 27th, so call your travel agent.
Call my travel agent.
Fly the friendly skies, travel agent.
Tonight I have some special friends over, and this calls for some special wines. So I'm glad I discovered Almaden's vintage-dated wines in these generous containers. Almaden's Infidel is just one. There's also vintage-dated Gamay Rosé and this Chenin Blanc. I feel good about serving my guests these special vintage-dated wines from Almaden, and the generous container lets me be very generous.
Howard Baker, Republican leader of the Senate, candidate for president.
I ask you to judge me. Then come with me. Judge me. Judge me now as you judged me on Watergate in this very room. I'm trying to focus on the president. What did the president know, and when did he know it?
Howard Baker. Judge him. Then tell him you'll come with him for America.
For 1980, Datsun reinvents the pickup.
Gonna pick you up like never before.
With a new King Cab, only small truck with rear jump seats inside. Datsun's gonna pick you up with the hard-working, high-mileage Lil Hustler. Or new Datsun Long Bed, over 7 feet for extra cargo. Who's got the truck news? To revolutionize trucking.
Clairol's new Crazy Brush versus the Sensible Brush. With Crazy Brush, you get body and curls and touch-ups by just holding the heated roller in place. With the Sensible Brush, you hold the brush, the dryer, and the breath. With Crazy Brush, you just push the release button and unwind. With the Sensible Brush, you unwind and unwind. Odd when you stop to think about it. The Sensible Brush sounds crazy, and the Crazy Brush sounds sensible. Crazy Brush, new from Clairol. From the moment she saw him, she knew he was special.
Terribly sorry.
Hey!
He was graceful. He had taste. Best of all, he was a cop, just like her.
Keep cranking, kid, or you might get a hole in your fiddle.
The Black Marble, an off-the-beat story different from anything Joseph Wambaugh's ever written. Rated PG.
Opens Friday to theater near you. Check newspapers for theater and showtimes.
Oh, what a feeling.
Every one of these luxury models, every one was traded in for this, a new Toyota Celica Supra. Traded because when they drove the Toyota Supra, they discovered luxury they just had to have. Get the feeling of Supra's surprising luxury. And 6-cylinder, fuel-injected performance. Drive a Supra. Feeling is believing.
Oh, 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 what a feeling to drive Toyota.
Color me quencher, color me wet, color me glowing and hard to forget. Color me quencher, color me wet, color me softer, the softest lips yet.
Lip Quencher, created by Chapstick, drenched with moisturizers, so your lips feel as good as they look. Color me Quencher, any color you choose.
Color me Quencher.
Testimony of Two Men, tonight at 10:30 here on Channel 9.
Confession is Saturday morning, Priscilla Madden.
Martin, please try and be happy for me.
You've thrown it away.
I'm not married yet, you know.
I wonder, Mavis, if you ever will.
I can take off an arm in 15 minutes. There's no time for bugs to get into the wound, even invisible bugs.
I can give you absolute proof that dirty hands, dirty instruments...
Keep your proofs, Farrier. I have experience.
Don't make enemies. How do you make friends with a killer?
Do I understand you plan to go through with your testimony?
I want it known that every time a patient dies because of the doctor's disregard, somebody is willing to fight for them.
Testimony of Two Men, tonight at 10:30 here on Channel 9.
When your family's having lots of fun, you want to take lots of pictures, so use Duracell batteries.
Look, regular carbon batteries average less than 50 flash photos, but Duracell batteries last longer to give you 50, 100, 200 flash photos or more.
My kids can go on, and so will Duracell.
Duracell. The copper top battery lasts longer.
For lots more pictures.
These days, Americans want good mileage and good value, and Ford's doing something about it. During Ford's Fuel Economy Celebration, make your best deal on a new 1980 Thunderbird, and Ford will send you a check for $500. Buy a high-mileage new Fairmont and get $300. Just take delivery by March 22nd. Ford's really putting its money where the mileage is.
Harold.
There's money where the mileage is.
Up to $500.
And there's mileage news at Ford.
Butterball presents
The spirits of the first turkey lovers.
Time for Dad's surprise. This wee bird, 'tis already stuffing.
Frozen for freshness?
Goes freezer to oven. No foil.
Stuffed Butterball. Delicious stuffing with real celery and onion. Tastes fresh as homemade.
Turkey on a weekday?
We worked all day.
They plant all day.
Stuffed Butterball from Swift. One of 3 ways to make any dinner special.
Oh, what a feeling.
A Toyota feeling. It takes more than good looks to come out on top. The Toyota four-wheel drive truck, a son of a Land Cruiser. Not just stylish to be seen in high places.
Thank you, Jimmy.
But powerful enough to get you there and economical enough to afford the trip.
Morning, Judge.
The Toyota four-wheel drive truck. Drive it today, and you be the judge.
Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota.
The makers of Robitussin cough medicine ask, do you know which kind of cough medicine is right for your kind of cough? For instance, do you need an expectorant, with a cough suppressant, with a decongestant, or a combination of all of these? Because there are different kinds of coughs, only one of these Robitussin formulas may be right for your kind of cough. So don't let just our television commercial recommend your cough medicine. The makers of Robitussin ask you to ask your doctor or pharmacist.
Whether it was bobsleds from Britain, boots from Germany, timing devices from Switzerland, skis from France, they'd have been delivered to the Olympic Village by Emery, the official air freight and express service for the 1980 Olympic Winter Games. So you see, the Winter Olympics were really brought to you by Emery in record-breaking time. Emery, from here to there, overnight.
No one ever knew the meaning of freedom better than I did on that day in 1973. And today, seeing our security and freedom seriously threatened, I believe we need a strong, experienced president, George Bush. George Bush will be a president we won't have to train.
If you're still looking for the lowest price per pound, you may not be getting the most for your meat dollar. Look, these steaks weigh the same. At the same price per pound, they would cost the same. But the steak from Eagle is value trimmed. We remove excess fat and waste before weighing. It still includes the same tender portions, but it weighs less, so it costs less. You get a lower cost per serving at Eagle, and that means savings.
The Corolla Tercell's low price is a good feeling.
Oh, what a feeling to own a Toyota.
Corolla Tercell's gas mileage is a terrific feeling.
Oh, what a feeling to own a Toyota.
And the Corolla liftback styling is a beautiful feeling.
Oh, what a feeling, value and style. Oh, what a feeling, mile after mile. Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota.
Seen the folks lately?
Oh, they live too far away. I can't afford it.
You can with United's new Super Saver. Take a short trip and save 15%.
I could visit Aunt Lucy.
Fly a little farther, save up to 35%.
Uncle Sid.
Longer trips, you can save up to 45%.
Mom's apple pie.
United Super Saver. The farther you fly, the more you save.
So where to this time?
Mom's apple pie.
Fly the friendly sky. Call your travel agent.
Butterball presents
The spirits of the first turkey lovers.
Wait till Daddy sees turkey.
A turkey dinner for so small a gathering?
Without all the kinfolk?
presenting Little Butterball, plump and juicy as Big Butterball, only smaller. Makes any dinner special.
Turkey, I love it.
Me too.
Thou never made my dinner special with a wee bird.
Thou never made dinner.
Little Butterball, one of 3 delicious ways to make any dinner special.
If you're an extra effort person, you may not always take the time to eat right, but you can make the extra effort to supplement your diet with new All-B C800 Plus Iron, the extra strength vitamin B complex and C formula. Our new All-B C800 is stronger than before with 800 milligrams vitamin C and stronger in 4 essential B complex vitamins. New All-B C800 Plus Iron for women or All-B C800 for men. Our extra strength vitamin formula for extra effort people. All-B C800.
When you major in math and work at the college bookstore, your calculator works double time. So I use Duracell batteries.
Tests prove after just a few hours, regular carbon batteries wear out. But you can get up to 4 times more use from Duracell. Duracell batteries last longer.
That's important when you're doing this work and homework.
Duracell. The copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it
or lasts like it.
Excuse me, Mr. Scrooge. Did you buy the Toyota Corolla Tercel because it has front-wheel drive? Well, did you buy it because no other front-wheel drive car has more front seat legroom? Well then, did you buy it because it's Toyota's lowest-priced car, only $38.48?
The Toyota Corolla Tercel, because low price is a very good feeling.
The perfect lip gloss would be pot gloss in a stick. Because pot gloss is soft and shiny, but it can be too messy for a stick. Well, what you're seeing here is Lip Quencher Gloss Stick. 6 glowing shades of gloss in a stick. So it's neat and easy to control. Yet Lip Quencher Gloss Stick is soft and shiny as pot gloss. Lip Quencher Gloss Stick. It's the best of both worlds rolled into one.
Shutan Camera since 1918, meeting the demands of expert and amateur photographers with the world's finest cameras. Shutan presents the famous Nikon EM for only $219.95. Now a genuine Nikon, so automatic, so simple, so affordable. Exclusive features galore, only $219.95 at Shutan Camera.
With the best, your cost is less. It's Shutan. Shutan. For every camera need.
WGN Television, Chicago.
If you've never read a package in your life, read this one. It tells all about a fantastic tampon called Rely from Procter & Gamble. It's totally different from any other tampon. See, Rely is made of 2 materials. Each has its own advantages, but combined, they're even better. Rely's shape is unique, too. But read the package, and I'll bet you'll never go back to what you buy now. Remember, they named it Rely.
You might think that all supermarkets are the same. But rather than limit you to a few specials, Eagle gives you low prices on a wide selection of well-known brands. Low prices on our own Lady Lee and Harvest Day products. Low prices on bonded meats. Low prices on farm fresh produce. Low prices throughout the store for a lower tape total whenever you shop. At Eagle, we mean savings.